Welcome to yet another Zentangle Mini Project. Today's focus tangle in our Focus Light series is HEKZEE by CZT Carol Oil. HEKZEE is a simple, fun, grid-based tangle with an interesting finish. I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle-inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. For today's project, I'm working on a heart-shaped white tile with black pen, pencil, and stub. Go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Hello, so here we are with our focus tangle HEKZEE. So I'm going to work on my white heart tile and a 01 black micron, a PN black micron, pencil and stub. So these are our supplies for today's session. So let's get started. So I'm using this heart tile now just for reference. If you want to know how big this is or how it looks, then this is uh, the reference. It fits rightly onto the square or the 3.5-inch square tile. So you can either make a heart on a square tile and work, or you can have it cut in that shape and work. So whichever way, it's all good. So this is my tile. I'm going to work on this right now. So let's get started. I'm going to first make a string kind of a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this side of the heart as is and then pull out another line. It kind of auras this shape, but it goes like this. So we're going to have like a tilted heart, right? So I'm going to pull this line down like this and then pull out another shape, another line that kind of goes along that shape. So maybe more. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull this like this. Okay, so that is my heart here, and we're gonna work another tangle on this side. So so ignore this line. Okay, so let me show you. So that is my string. I just pulled it down a little bit and then kind of made a shape like that to form my heart. So now I'm going to kind of give this a proper shape. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start making ovals like this. So we're going to go around making ovals along this shape to kind of freeze that shape, right? So go around adding these lovely ovals. Okay, so now here I'm going to go over this line like that. Okay. Okay, so now in this section, I'm going to start with this tangle called any. So any is a beautiful tangle. It starts with circles and we connect it with lines, repeated lines. But instead of making a circle, I am going to start making some hearts. So we're going to make some hearts. Okay, so now I'm just going to randomly connect these like that. So we're connecting the hearts with a straight line and then start making all our lines that are slightly curved. It gives a beautiful finish. Okay, so like that. Okay, so continue connecting the hearts. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here and let's move on to our next tangle, which is HEXEE. So I'm just going around adding black at these few sections where I feel there's more space, but otherwise we're good here. So now let's move on to the section and let's start with HEXEE. Okay, so now we are going to start with lines, so parallel lines. So I'm going to make my lines go this way. Okay, you can have them go this way as well, so it's totally fine. So I'm putting out my lines like this. So make sure your lines are wide apart,
So we're kind of making parallel lines here, and probably I'll just leave this. I'm just going to make my zigzag. So now we're going to start with a zigzag. So I'm going to pull out a line like this, like this. So we're going to make these V shapes. So in the second line, it's important that you kind of meet this tip of the V with the mountain on this one. So it's kind of connected like that. So again, we're going to make sure that we meet that here, and touch this, go meet that like this. Okay, so I'm just going to pretend this is coming here, and this is going this way, and connecting here and down like this. Okay, so we got this. So now we're going to do is start. So I'm going to start here. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. I'm going to do this on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have the space to make 4 lines. If you have space only to make 3 lines, that's totally fine. And then I'm going to pull out a triangle right here like this. Okay, and we're going to fill this triangle with solid black. So I'm going to use my Zentangle pen here and fill this up with solid black. This could be a heart as well here, but I'm not going to do that. And now here, this is the next one. We're going to repeat the same thing. It kind of makes it look more fun when you can match your lines, although you don't have to be too particular about it, but it does kind of gives a beautiful effect when you have your lines match, because this tangle, once you're done, you can't tell what really happened here. Like, you can't tell how this started. So I'm going to go back and add black later. For now, I'm just going to go ahead, continue making my lines, and kind of get this thing in shape. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm just pretending that this is about 4 lines on the other side. Okay, so let's get to this section here. And you see how sometimes it's okay if it doesn't match, and that's totally fine. So don't worry too much about it. Okay, so I got all done. Do you see how this beautiful hexagon is taking shape in here? So I'm going to use my thicker tip pen here and go ahead and add black in these triangles. So take your time to do that. Okay, so here this is all done. I might add black inside the heart. I'm still not sure. Let's finish this section and then we can take a call. So out here we're gonna do this tangle called chaining. So it's a beautiful tangle. So it kind of starts like this. So I'm gonna pull out a line like that, like this, and then we are going to go like that. So as if it's a chain that's connected. And now because this thing is turning around like this, we are going to also turn. So we start from the same point and come down. We leave a little bit of gap as if this line is coming out here. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in and add black, these little triangles that we have here. I'm going to use a thicker tip pen for this. So inside this chain, we're gonna add. So I'm gonna pull out a line like this, right in the center, like that. I'm gonna add a heart. I'm gonna pull it up and probably fill this whole thing with solid black. So I'm going to do this in each of these segments here. So take your time to do this. So this is my really small sections here, so we're just going to go here to make smaller hearts. Okay, so take your time and go around adding the line and the heart. Okay, so now added all of that. Now in these gaps we can either add circles, or I'm just going to go around adding an aura line like that. I'll probably fill this, the first one here. Okay, so I've kind of filled that whole thing up. And I do think I'm going to leave the hearts empty. We're just going to do the pencil shading and let's see how that looks. So let's get to shading. So I'm going to go around the heart here. So I'm going to go around all the hearts and add pencil, and then I'm going to blend that out. and then we are going to add pencil here over pretty much over chaining. So we want this heart to kind of look separate, as if we have laid out another heart on this heart tile. So I'm going to use my pen stub to blend this out. Right, now for chaining, we are going to add our pencil right here. Okay, I'm also going to add my pencil right along this to kind of make this stand out, the chaining on the underside here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now for hexie, I'm just going to add my pencil right here where all the lines kind of meet, and we're just going to blend that out from there. Like that. Like that. Now the other thing that I'm going to do is, so we're pretty much done, but I just quickly wanted to add a couple of things. So one is I am going to go in on the heart, and just on one side of the heart I'm going to make this slightly darker, like give it a little weight. I'll make it look like that. Okay, can be any side. Okay. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of connect these beads here, this gap that's there between the two beads. I'm just going to kind of fill it up very gently, just to kind of give it a good even finish. And also maybe go around the other side and fill that space as well with solid black. So it kind of gives a nice definition. Okay, so that kind of defines the heart like that. And okay, I'm gonna use my Zentangle pen and kind of go around on this side just to give it a good finish, and then we're done with this tile like so. Okay, that's all done. I love this. Now I'm gonna put my initials on, and let's journal this. I'll put my initials somewhere here. So let's journal this. Today's date is 18th of Feb 2022, and okay, so this is focus flight series, and we worked with where we started off with Purfs, and then we did this tangle called in, and then we did chaining, and then we did hexagon, our focus tangle. So these are the tangles that we've done here, and this is our tile all done. I hope you enjoyed this session.
If you had fun on this project with me, I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group, Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so I get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started in your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for classes, courses, and membership. To receive weekly inspirations, free gifts, and updates on my upcoming projects, workshops, and other fun things that I do across social media, sign up on the link Tangle Tutelage. Join my Facebook group Zenbeez for everyday learning during our Tangle repertoire series. It's time to comment now, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Tuesday in our Tile on Tile string series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.